Okay, I think we got it. Got it all put back together. Got the new stop dog and spring in there. Okay, looking, like I said, it's gonna look, that's about as good as it's gonna look. It's never gonna look stupendous, but it looks nice. It's got a decent shine to it. Let's see, dig up a penny here. Okay, definitely working smoother than it did before. I got it cleaned up, and I just put a little bit of grease here and there, nothing major, just a little bit, and working really well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing put together. So let me see. Start with that. Okay, get that ready to go. Got these two already in place. Pop that on there. The distributor, I'm just going to leave it wide open. This is going to be in the house. It's going to be a little candy dispenser. We're going to get it going for Halloween here. So there's no need to be stingy. Plop that on there. And the gasket. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes. That way, I guess. Okay. And then I got to remember, because I reminded myself just now. I think that's right. I think, I'm trying to remember which. Oops. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. That never happens. I'll put that in there first. Okay. Okay, gotta put that in there first. That looks better. Anyway, I gotta make sure the distributor is, I gotta remember to have it in there, I think like that. I can't remember, it's been a few weeks. I think that's right. You have to have it where it's open, you can't put it in there like that or something, it has to be, one of these has to be lined up with the opening in order for it to work right. Otherwise it will, as I understand it, it will not dispense every other time. But that looks like that's going to be correct. Let me just try it a couple of times before we... Yeah, that seems right. That's how you want to do that. So, let's... Get my pennies back so we'll have them. Okay. Drop that in there like that. That goes in there. Then the gasket. I really don't know. I feel better about it that way. We'll go with that. Okay. Now what I'm going to have to figure out is how to get these new threaded shafts adjusted. So I might have to stop the video and futz around with it for a while. I don't want to take too much time doing that. But they are different from the original, so it might take a little more finagling. The gasket seems to work okay as is. I might cut it down at some point, but I think for now it's going to be okay. It's just going to hold things snug. It should be alright. So what I need to do is try and thread these down in there by hand. If I get them both in there, I think that would help. Okay. Not super easy to do, but we just need to get them in there by finger tight as best we can so that this thing's not slopping around. And it works okay. And then I think tighten up on those a little bit. Make sure that back that off a little bit. I'll get this gasket kind of adjusted a little bit. So Not too bad. Let's see if that'll work. So that kind of snugs everything up. Get it straight. And now let's see if this will work. Doesn't seem too bad. Let me see how this does. I think that's about it. We could get the lid down on there tighter, I think, if we fooled around with it a little bit. But for now, I think that's probably going to do. Said I could probably mess around with these things all day, but they're probably about as good as they're going to get. So we'll just kind of finger tight, make them finger tight. Got some candy here. Why don't we put some candy in it? Since it's fall and we're doing this for Halloween, we're going to go with Reese's Pieces. Ta-da! We have a winner. If they don't get chewed up, not bad. If they don't get too chewed up in there, you know, we're going to go with the Reese's Pieces for Halloween, for fall. Now, if you're wondering why I bought all these boxes, we were just at the store and I was going to buy bags of Reese's Pieces. And I did the math. These are 4-ounce boxes, so 3 of these is 12 ounces. 3 of these cost $4.47 for 12 ounces. If you buy a 10.5-ounce bag, it was $4.49. So it was cheaper to buy them this way than it was to buy them by the bag. The only thing I'm going to have to do that I haven't done yet, I'm going to have to flip it over, flip it, lay it on its back and put the feet in it. Haven't done that yet. So anyway, I've got, this globe holds 6 pounds of candy and I've got less than 3. But it'll be enough. It'll be enough. Almost done. Bear with me. One more. There we go. See, that's enough. That looks all right. All right. Now, my lock back here. All right. Tighten that down. Get that key to come out of there. Nope. Come on, I got it too tight. There. All right. There you go. How's that look? Look all right? I like it. Already got some candy in there, so let's do it one more time. Tilt it up here. Okay. It's not bad, you know. That's 2 cents worth. That's pretty good. So I think we got a winner here, kids. There you have it. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick before we wrap this up. Very carefully lay it on its back and get the feet under it, and then we can definitely call it good. This is going to be kind of a long video, I know, but I'll try to edit it down a bit, but it'd probably still come out fairly long. But I just wanted to make this the last part, and there was a lot to cover today. But I think we got it. I'm very happy with it. I would say if you include the fact that I've got almost $15 worth of candy here, I'm trying to think. You know, it's right around $100, I think, probably, for all the parts I bought and the globe that I bought off of eBay. And, you know, there you go. That should do it. There, I got the feet under it. We're all set. The only thing left is in the mail today, I'm supposed to be getting these little stickers that are shaped like an acorn that have a 1-cent symbol on them. And so I will add that to the very, very, very end of this video. So I will wait on that. It's supposed to be here today, so I won't say thanks for watching until I do that. So stand by. Okay, let's wrap this up. My stickers arrived today. I paid for 2 of them, but he threw in an extra one, so I've got 3. So if I decide I don't quite like the centering on this one, I can take 2 more whacks at it. It's all done. I think it looks really nice. It works really well. Everybody's happy with it. I know I am. It's going to be fun to have around the house. You know, works really well now. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It was a very fun project. The sticker, I like it a lot. This is a, you know, if it didn't have this exact thing on it when it was new, it would have been something very much like that. But it's correct to this brand of vending machine, Acorn All-Purpose Vendor, 1 cent, which is exactly what this machine is. So I think it looks great. It's just a nice little finishing touch there. And there you are. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching.